Welcome everybody to Extreme Power No Handling. Today we're dealing with the 2015 Tesla Model S P85D. Now this has an 898 horsepower, 893 pounds-feet of torque from its electric motors and batteries, and it weighs 4,830 pounds. Now I know this isn't a car that, well, you can upgrade all that much on, because yeah, you could only upgrade the electric motors and the batteries, but you can get an extra 207 horsepower and an extra 206 pounds-feet of torque, which is quite a lot even from a car that had nearly 700 horsepower to start with. And the upgrade actually puts on no extra weight. It loses none either, but not putting on any is equally as good, to be honest, as well. So yeah, as a result, with its all-wheel drive, which is stock, it can do 0 to 60 in 2.408 seconds and 0 to 100 in 6.528 seconds, and it'll go on to a top speed of 163 miles an hour, which isn't all that much, but it's an electric car, so it only has one gear and it has a limit. So once it gets that limit, it's not going to go any further. But yeah, still, in terms of acceleration, that's bloody brilliant, and yeah, should hopefully be alright with its all-wheel drive, and that acceleration should be pretty quick. Though obviously the weight is an issue, weighing nearly 5,000 pounds. It's actually as much as some of the big SUVs that we've taken on this series, and with its most of its weight being in the centre, I do worry that that would cause some extra handling issues with all this extra power. But hopefully it will be alright, because it is a mostly modern car, so yeah, should hopefully be good enough in terms of handling and in terms of holding all that power together. So let's see what it can do. So yeah, we've not actually had, this is the only electric car on the game, so we've got nothing really to compare it against, but it is an all-wheel drive saloon, so therefore, yeah, we have had all-wheel drive saloons like the Mercedes E65, so yeah, it's really going to be going up against cars like that. Though as you can hear, this is completely silent free, so yeah, you're only going to be hearing me and a lot of tyre noise, which, yeah, I guess that's the advantage of having such a car though. No noise despite going really, really fast, a lot faster than some of its combustion engine rivals. So yeah, gonna have to control this weight with this all-wheel drive. But thanks to the fact that it is electric, the torque is instantaneous. So yeah, nearly 900 pounds-feet of torque, just at the flick of a switch, technically, because yeah, it is electric after all. But yeah, there's the handling issues there, because yeah, it's not a best handling car stock, but at least we haven't put any extra weight on, so yeah, that's all alright. It's just merely seeing if the all-wheel drive, the tyres, the brakes and the chassis in general can handle that 200 plus extra horsepower. It's really, really weird going in a car that's so quick with no noise but the tyres. I don't think regenerative braking is simulated on this game. So yeah, brakes, I don't know how they've measured it, but it should hopefully be alright, because like I said, it is a relatively modern car. It's a shame there isn't more electric cars on this game, because granted the ones that were on the Forza 4, I think, the Nissan Leaf and the Prius etc. weren't exactly quick, but it was interesting having them on in the first place. And I know the Prius is a hybrid, but again, that wasn't simulated on Forza Motorsport 4 for whatever reason. But it would have been interesting to have the sports car Tesla, can't remember the name of it, the one based on the Lotus. It would have been interesting to have that, because yeah, even though that has less horsepower than this, it's probably even quicker because it hasn't got as much weight. Well, this is easily the quietest and most eco-friendly well, episode on this series. It's been relatively trouble-free as well. Apart from that, yeah, the brakes suffering there. Yeah, 1 minute 20.739. Now that's not the quickest all-wheel drive we've had, but it's far from the slowest as well. So let's see if we can get it below 1 minute 20. But yeah, as you can see, the brakes and the handling in general is a bit iffy, because like I said, a lot of the weight is down below and in the middle of the car. There's no real weight at the front or on the rear. So yeah, weird handling issues because of that. And because you've got no engine noise as well, it's really hard to judge not only the speed but, you know, when to brake, etc. Because I go off braking and when to start slowing down with the engine noise, and well, there isn't any either, so it's just kind of hard to judge really. Well, there we go. The second lap was the quickest, 1 minute 20.739. Now that puts us, let's just get through this lot first. 739. Now that puts us, just behind the 2015 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. So yeah, a car with 707 horsepower from stock, and well more than that with the upgrades. It's only slightly quicker than an electric car with all-wheel drive and way more weight, and it's actually ahead of the Lexus RC F and the Volkswagen Golf R and even the BMW M235i. So yeah, and it's not exactly, even though it is behind the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat, it's not even that far off the Lamborghini Urus and the Peugeot 205 Turbo. So yeah, cars that had way better handling than this. So yeah, pretty damn impressive, and being the only electric car, that is a stupidly quick time. Obviously it's not as quick as other all-wheel drive saloon cars like the E63. I called it the E65 by accident before, but it's not as quick as the E63, and it's not as quick as the likes of the Infiniti Q50 Eau Rouge, which is obviously the second place car. But yeah, still mighty impressive, and yeah, being an electric car, you wouldn't have expected an electric car that also weighs a lot. You wouldn't have expected it to be as quick as it is, but yeah, really good. I only can imagine if it had less weight and better brakes that it would be even better. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.